Right, I think we are good now. Okay, gentlemen, welcome back to the Crown of the Oathbreaker with an entire continent for you to explore. Alright. Alright, so I think we left it off right in the midst of battle. So you're exploring the South Keep. I believe somebody's familiar. Check this place out. Discovered there was some guy trapped in a cage. And that is where we will pick it up from. And Yoel, looks like you're at the top of the initiative order. So Yoel, what would you like to do?
I am. I believe my hypnotic pattern was gone, correct? Or they snapped out of it or whatever?
I think so. They snapped out of it. Yep. So I'll just
Okay.
remove that thing. Yep. Okay. Cool.
Alright, so then I'm just gonna go ahead and pop a bless uh on Willow, Vixen, and Renell.
Uh, Vixen and Renal. All right. Consider yourself #blessed.
And I'll stay right there. Actually, I'll hop back here a little bit.
Okay, cool. Well, you're an expert at hopping, so no problem at all.
Yeah.
Vixen, what have you got? Surrounded on both sides by these werehound, these demonic dogs, we'll call them.
All right, we're gonna punch them in their face. So this guy here. Well, let's see here. Beyond 20. I don't need to roll 3 times. Okay. Punch.
Ah, yeah, punch a little pooch right in its snout. Nice.
All right, we're gonna go because I have my elemental strikes up. We're gonna go. Oh, where I'm at. Am I outside still, or am I under an awning?
I'll say you'll be under. You'll be under at this point, so under.
Okay. All right. So I'm not. So the weather's not messing with my stuff. Let's go lightning damage on this then. 10 lightning.
Okay, 10 lightning. The one inside, we'll say. Nice punch to the face.
And if he's still up, another punch. Or 22.
That one will hit as well. More lightning damage.
Staying with the lightning.
With you doing that second attack, I'll have my Drake do its reaction to let you do an additional 1d6 of lightning.
Oh, nice.
Cool. All right. And another 4.
Had exactly 4 hit points left, so the Drake can get half the credit for that kill.
I'll.
Check. Check.
Your
Bless.
lightning
I
strike
guess it
went
did.
right to his speakers.
Check, check. Fuck. Check, 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 check. Okay, think I'm back. Sorry about that.
Welcome back.
Good to be
Yep.
back. So where were we? So Vixen punched it, the Drake gave some assistance, and the dog died. Okay, Vixen, what else you got?
Flurry of blows, and it's 2 17s. It was 14 and a 14, but then with Bless and Bless made it 17 17.
17 will both hit.
All right. Let's go. 7 lightning and 13 lightning. Total of 20 lightning.
Okay, nice.
And you went all funky on your camera on my Discord. Oh, you're back. You're back.
Yay!
It was like smeared over blurred. It was like weird with funky colors.
Someone saw me with a beard the first time and she said, wow, that's an improvement. I wasn't quite sure how to take that.
Okay.
Welcome to my life.
Yeah, you look much better with your face covered.
Yeah.
All right, Skame. Holding strong with Pinky with a hound next to you. What do you do?
Yeah. Fighter bros for life here in our own room. I am going. Oh, Skame's going to take care of the hound here.
Sure.
So let's get that going. Well, when he says take care, that's a 14 to hit.
14 to hit is not good enough.
All right. Well, he's going to take 2. Let's try that again. Okay,
Sure.
a little bit better. 17.
17 will hit.
Okay. All right. We get the hit in. He's got sneak attacks, everything. The no fire damage at 16 damage.
16, that's right. They're immune to the fire. Okay,
All
16
right.
points of damage. Nice.
And that is it for him.
Okay, we'll get to the warehounds in just a second. Okay, so the warehound. Which warehound is this? This is the one still up there. Hasn't used its fire breath.
I don't think so, because you marked the ones with the red dot with the fire breath.
Yep. What's the range of the fire? I need Pinky and Willow to both make me dexterity saving throws, please. As it unleashes
As in
its
Pinky, you mean Vixen?
Vixen and Willow. I don't know what I said, but thank you for understanding what I meant. 14 is a success.
Bless.
13. Both succeed even without, and Vixen dodges out of the worst of it. So, net effect, Willow takes 13 points of damage. As this guy then skirts back over here. Pinky.
I will use my reaction to take an attack because I have a 15-foot range with my elemental strikes.
You nasty man, you. Sure.
So I'll take a swing at him, and that's going to be a 26 to hit.
Yeah, that absolutely hits.
I'll go ahead and burn a point and make this a stunning strike. So I need a con save of 14 from him.
14. His con save is +2. Let's do it. The Box of Doom. Alright, so... so it needs a 14. It has a +2.
14.
So it needs 12 or higher to succeed. Boom. 3. Consider
Nice.
it stunned.
And it can come back to where it was, please.
Yep. So, no, not immune to stun. No, they're not. So, okay, very successful. Not a very successful round by it. Okay, Willow, feeling a little singed from the fire breath. What do you do?
He will go ahead and. Oh yeah, go ahead.
Excuse me. Sorry.
Oh, we forgot Pinky.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you did. Yeah, you skipped him.
Sorry, Pinky.
It's
Yep,
okay.
Pinky, as you were.
All right, let's finish this. And I swing my maul at this creature.
Sure.
Haha. 12.
No hashtag blessed. That's a miss.
Well, that's better.
That's definitely not a miss.
Natural 20!
And let's not worry about Topple because he has 10 hit points left. So you just crush him under Lord Simonder's Maul, I believe. Beautiful.
Are my damage rolls coming through? Because I'm
Yeah.
not seeing them in there. Okay. I didn't
Nice.
see it pop up.
Oh.
Okay.
It didn't roll the critical, but it still killed him.
Yeah, 10,
Yeah.
10 hit points.
All
remaining.
right.
So you crush it under the Maul.
Let's look for more to kill. I assume I can hear the commotion, right? Plus, I know it's happening like north from us, so I'll head over there. Open the door.
Yep, do that as using your free action.
And I guess that's as far as I can move.
Okay.
Actually,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, that's it. That's fine.
Okay. As you were, Willow feeling slightly singed, what do you do?
Oh, and he's going to take out his sword,
Yep.
and he'll go in and step up, and we're going to go ahead and attack this. This hound.
Mm-hmm.
Dirty 20
Dirty 20 will hit.
for 5.
Got it.
And with that, that'll end his turn, but he'll use his bonus action to command his Drake to attack.
Sure. Doesn't the Drake
At
get its
advantage?
own? Do you have to use your bonus action or to command it?
Yeah,
Is
it's
that
a
right?
bonus action.
Ah,
It's
okay.
a bonus action unless if I don't do a bonus action, it just takes the dodge feature.
Okay, got it. But now it has an action and all the... Just act normally, right?
Yeah.
On your bonus action.
Yeah.
Okay, what does it do?
All right, we're gonna go ahead and do a bite against that hound.
Sure, at advantage because it's stunned. 12 will miss, but a 17 will hit as you chomp
All
into
right.
it.
For 9 piercing.
Nice.
And with that, the Drake will just finish with there.
Okay, nice. Oh, this Hound is in a bit of trouble. Let's see if we get a breath weapon back. It does. It's going to turn around and use its breath weapon on Willow. So Willow, make a dexterity saving throw, please.
All right.
Bless.
Yep, roll you bless.
All right.
Ah, that will be enough
Well,
to
I know a
succeed.
13 still met.
Oh.
Yeah.
You love to
15.
see it.
13 works. So 9 points of damage. I'm gonna try and run. Willow, Vixen. Well, actually, technically, Vixen attacks of opportunity first. It hasn't left Vixen's range yet. both of you make attack of opportunities.
I burned mine on the one that's stunned.
Ah, okay. So Willow, you taking a swing?
We'll do 25.
25 will hit.
And for 7.
Okay. It survives the attack of opportunity. Then runs up right into your face, you old snarling. It's getting ready to take you out. Renell's still not here, I don't think. So Renell will take the dodge action. And that hound is dead. Yo! Screaming rabid dog almost in your face. What do you do?
Yeah, I will, I'm just gonna go ahead and try to stab him. We'll do a little true strike.
Sure. 17 hits.
Hey, radiant damage, 13.
What is the drumstick mechanically?
The +2 rapier.
Yeah, the creature goes to pounce on you, and you just put the rapier up your drumstick, and it just gets skewered, and you throw it aside.
Yeah,
Dies.
who wants kebabs?
Beautiful. Yep.
Alright, yeah, I'm gonna move in a little bit more. I'll toss Willow a healing word as well.
Thank you.
Okay. Vixen, you have the last remaining werehound stunned. Feel free to finish it off.
Yep. So, yeah, we'll come up to it. Let's go ahead and... I don't even have to come up to it, but I want to come up to it. Punch.
Yep, that hits with advantage. Absolutely.
And I'm just going to go ahead and roll the second punch as well.
Yeah. Do your worst. It sounds like it's going to be pretty worse, so yeah, go for it.
All right. First roll 12, and then the crit damage of a 10, so 22 total damage.
22 total damage is a buttload of damage, not enough to finish it off.
All right, let's. Yeah, it's stunned. I'll flurry again. Let me burn my monk point. 4 left. All right, so first punch. 23, and the second one being a 17.
Yep, both of those will hit.
6 and 6, 12 total.
How do you want to do this?
So I punch it, and then I grab its mouth and hold its mouth together as it tries to breathe out its fire, and then it just explodes from the pressure buildup because the fire couldn't go out. Bad puppy. Oh, that's a bad puppy. Bad puppy.
All right, good stuff.
We get him?
I think so.
I do not see any other movement.
This was fun. Let's look for more.
Oh, nephew Picky, come here. I'm gonna pick one of them up and drape it over you like it's a fur coat. Oh, a new jacket for you, nephew.
So what are these things?
Like werehounds?
Stuff.
Or hellhounds or something?
Hellhounds.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm trying to remember. Have we fought these before?
No.
No, not
We
this
fought
one.
the Hellhound Knights before in Odinbeer, but these were more hound-like.
Yeah. So these are like their namesake, as it were.
Have we ever heard or seen of creatures like this before?
No, they seem totally unholy and unnatural. I mean, they're fire-breathing werewolf type thing, so...
Yeah, I mean, they seem fairly related to the Hellhound Knights. Would that be fair to say?
Yeah. Who's familiar was it again? Was it Willow? You're familiar?
Yeah,
Saw someone here?
Yeah, it was in the cage on the bottom left of this map.
Yeah,
There's like a cage down there.
Okay, I've looked. This game just went around to the east, and there's nothing. Doesn't seem to be anything over there.
Wait,
Willow's
let's
gonna quickly
take
grab
a look at the place.
Vixen's shoulder
Yeah.
and he'll heal him. So 15 for Vixen.
Oh, thank you, Nephew Tree.
Is there someone out there? Help! Help!
Pinky does put the hound over his shoulders and walks.
And you, oh,
Is
look
it
at that.
in here?
You converge right perfectly. And you see a man in there who looks like this, and he looks he's filthy. He looks dehydrated. He is not looking very good. Hello, is there someone out there? Can you help me out here, please?
Yeah.
Oh,
One second, please. 1 second.
what are you
Let's,
doing down there, nephew?
Oh, currently dying.
Is it locked? The cage door?
Yep, it is.
Is it? I mean, could we open it, or does it need to be
Well,
locked?
hold on. Well, give it a second here. Give it a second. How did you? What's your deal? How did you get down there?
Well, well, I guess I'm compounded to tell the truth. I was
Oh,
sent.
spit it out, nephew.
I was sent by the Queen. It looks as if he's trying to wrestle in his own mind about whether he should say something about the Queen. Because you all know some people are diabolically opposed to everything the Queen is doing, and some people are throwing their might behind them. Yes, I was sent by the
Come on, guy,
Queen.
Yeah, just be straight up. How much worse can it get?
Yeah.
I guess that's true. My life is literally in your hands. So I was sent by the Queen forces here to help root out the presence of the uncanny vagabonds. And there was a bit of a revolution that happened. Some people said our orders were to gather our forces there and then head to Harveston to fully put our foot down and show the Queen's orders. Now, I don't know if you've got your finger on the pulse about what's happening, but Harveston has turned into a bit of a refugee camp. They're not soldiers, they're not combatants, they're just people who are trying to survive. And there was a bit of a disagreement. Like, yes, we must obey the Queen orders and put our thumb down strong on Harveston. And there was people saying, no, they're only refugees. And I don't know if this is going to get me killed, but I came down firmly on the side of the refugees. That's just not right. And so a bit of a battle happened, and Captain Nuhak fell. He was the leader of the South Keep. And I think they kept me alive for further questioning or something. I'm not entirely sure, but if you're for the Queen, then just kill me now.
Inside
Let him
check
out.
this guy.
He's begging for an inside check.
All right.
Glad.
Oh yeah. I am insight checking as well.
Sure. Oh, hello, Renell.
Yep. Hello.
Did you just want one of us to do inside checks, or is it an average, or?
Oh, well, since so many are doing it, we're treating it as a group check. So if
Okay.
you get in on this action, Willow, feel free to. And
This game believes this man completely, regardless of what he says.
mean, the first thing you know is that he's obviously telling the truth about a battle. Okay, let me just show you the whole map. Where is the whole map?
What was this keep called?
Southkeep.
Southkeep.
South keep? Okay, thank you.
Very memorable name.
Well, I think we established this last time that Southkeep has stood for many years, and it was used to repel forces from the south. It was a fortification from the monarchy to keep raiders from the south. It's in no state at the moment, but so it's true in what I said. There's a battle that's very obvious, and the more you explore, you see it's not only dead soldiers of the crown, but there's also dead dead werehound, dead of these werewolf creatures as well. And this is the other thing I should have mentioned as well. Some of the bodies that you see are charred, presumably by the werehounds, but some of them have been killed by mundane weapons like swords and arrows and things like that. You know, the non-magical, just plain old battles. And so, keeping all this in mind, you kind of believe him. And he's kind of thrown in his lot as well, saying, if you're of the Queen, then kill me now. So what do you say? To kill me or let me out? There's no way for a soldier to die. Let me out. Or kill me. Your choice.
Let the guy out.
Oh yeah, fuck the
Is,
queen, let's help him, nephews and nieces.
Yes, yes.
Congratulations on winning your 50-50.
You said the thing was locked.
Yep. It's like
I'll try to thievery it.
Sure. It's like you watch Breaking Bad.
Plus
It's how Jesse
2.
Pinkman were captured by the Nazis. Right,
Oh
in the
boy,
underground.
that's no good. I'm going to use my inspiration. Just because I don't like rolling 2. Jesus Christ. 12 technically with Jack of all trades.
Somebody. No.
Yeah, you guys might need to. Yeah.
Let me take care of that.
Yeah, you might need to do the thing.
He gets crowbar out.
Sure.
Let's put some muscle to it.
Like an athletics check.
Yep. Roll. 21.
King. Thank you, friend. Give me a hand up. And he raises a hand to you, Pinky.
I just lift him up. Like, he doesn't even get the chance to stand up. I just kind of lift him up.
Thank you.
Well, at least I tried to do that. Oh, no worries. Whoever against the queen is my friend.
Well, thank you. My name is Malier, by the way. So many good men died. I'm not sure what questions they're going to ask from me. I'm not sure where those Hellhound Knights came from. It's almost it seems after the initial battle of the initial revolution, and they locked me up, and then these fire-breathing wolves came and obliterated everybody. So I'm sure that the hounds weren't trying to question me, but those loyal to the Queen, who are resident in the keep, had some questions for me. It seems that my lucky day. Oh, praise be to the Redeemer.
Malcolm, I want to insight his.
Like, you want to insight?
I want to insight his timeline, wherein he said that the dogs came after he was imprisoned.
Sure.
I want to see if he's telling the truth on that.
14 insight. Yes, seems to be consistent. There was a civil war. Those loyal to the Queen, and those loyal to the Queen won, but then the hounds came and wiped them out. And I think Yol was asking something?
Yeah. What? Which queen were you sent here by?
Queen Athena, the recently crowned queen.
So the Queen's forces were victorious, and they have now head off to Harveston to kill the refugees.
Yeah, is Harveston in danger?
Yes, it is. My orders were to collect taxes from them. And if you know anything about the Queen, her taxes are exorbitant. They are simple farming people. And so forces loyal to the Queen have gone there. And our orders were to either collect the taxes or make an example of them. And as I said, from our intelligence, the reports that we got from the Queen, Harveston has turned into a bit of a refugee camp. And refugees are either people who flee with all they can carry, or they flee with all they are wearing. So, desperate people in Harveston, and I just thought it was wrong. Like, pay taxes or die. And as a man who served under Lord Sign Monder, I cannot abide by that.
So are you still loyal to the Queen after all that, or is it safe to say you've given that up?
No, I've given it up. It almost cost me my life, but yeah. I think somebody said, fuck the Queen. I couldn't agree more.
Oh, that's right, nephew prisoner. Fuck the Queen.
Now, I feel I'm honor bound to assist with Harveston. So I'm going to be heading there, see what I can do. I know this is presumptuous, but would you join me?
I mean,
That would be a good idea, at least for us
I
to
do
look and
think
see
it's... Yeah. I mean, we do have to get to the tower, but I think that should be a good next move.
Well, I think we should go to tower first now. And
Yeah.
then maybe...
Well, I mean, otherwise, how far? Where on the map are we talking about? I mean,
We're still, I think, a couple days out from the tower.
Is these refugees? If we go to the tower first, then their exit, right? I mean, we get there first and rescue them. We could move them over the border and away from the Queen.
Oh, we could save them, but
do we know we can just take an entire town somewhere else?
Yeah. Well, like,
We got nowhere to take them. We have no base.
Well, I think
we need to
Yeah,
get
I don't
to
know
this.
anything about what's out there.
I think tower first, honestly.
Yeah, because if something happens between there and here, and we lose the thing, that's no good for anybody. I want to go help them too, but we do have to.
We do
have to take care of this thing.
I can't help but to ask, though. I understand if you have different priorities, but why on earth are you going to the Arcane Tower?
For everyone's safety, I feel like the less you know, the better. But it would help deal a major blow to the Queen.
Yes.
Top secret mission. It can be
Through
very smart.
magic. If you can believe it.
I find it an extraordinary claim, but as I said, you guys hold all the aces here. You have saved me. My type.
I mean, if you'd like to accompany us, we'd be happy to make sure you got to Harveston safely in return.
Of course. I was about to make the same suggestion. Under one condition, though. Like, I'm not sure what you'd find at the Arcane Tower. It's a hard place to get into, but once the like a beeline to Harveston.
Yeah, I think that's fair.
Yeah, Yeah, I mean, you don't even have to, go in the tower with us. You can, camp out or whatever. Yeah, we'll head there.
Okay.
We don't really have any other immediate objectives, so yeah.
Okay. Now, he goes around the fallen soldiers and re-equips himself. And you notice him saying a few silent prayers to everybody.
We salvage their weapons, maybe, if we come across like people who might need to be armed. Could have some spares.
Actually, Pinky will look if anybody wearing armor similar to his, since mine is damaged.
All right, it got like slime.
Yeah.
I am using the what's it called? Where's my equipment? The heavy.
Hopefully we can find like plate or something.
Well,
like the warehouse knights generally wear plate, so.
But I don't think this was the knights though.
Yeah, these were just like hounds.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, remember he said Captain Nuhik, who was the commanding officer who effectively gave his life because he opposed this action in harvesting. He's wearing full plate armor. And the other soldiers.
Oh shit! There you go.
Scale.
There you
go. Do you think it's okay if I take it?
I mean, I'll take it for you if you're feeling.
These are troubling times, nephew. Just take it. He has no use for it dead.
All right.
We can burn them. We can burn them before we leave.
One minor thing about the armor. It's a very nice set of plate, not magical, but nicely made, and it's emblazoned with the symbol of the monarchy.
Oh.
You might want to get that smithied.
Yeah.
Nothing's perfect.
Yeah.
How is it? Is it like engraved or is it attached?
Here, take this disguise kit. We'll just kind of rough it up a little bit. We'll make it look like it's something else.
Yeah, on the breastplate, engraved in it is the symbol of the monarchy. But you can.
I mean, is it like is it like the monarchy in general, or the specific current queen?
Did the queen retain the symbol?
Yep.
Or did she like bastardize it? Okay.
So every hour, just like when we get close to a town or something, I'll do elementalism, and I'll sculpt element, and I'll sculpt fire to obscure the symbol on the chest, because I can do it in a 1 foot cube.
Sure. Okay.
Oh there, nephew. That'll block that bitch's symbol.
Ah, that's so much better. Thank you.
I can make it into a kitty cat if you would like it, or a doggy.
Ooh, let's. Well, can you just put FQ in there?
Just a Q?
FQ.
Half Q. Okay.
And
the top half or the bottom half?
Yeah, Pinky wasn't specific, so I just crafted the bottom half of the animal.
Oh, because I was going to say the top half would just be like half a circle.
Oh no, I wanted to basically say fuck the queen, but that's what like FQ is to stand for.
Oh, just like an F and a U. Oh, I got you.
Yeah.
I got you. Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
There's 15 sets of scale mail, 15 long swords, and 15 crossbows you find on the fallen soldiers.
In a partridge in a pear tree.
Also, I will point out carrying 15 long swords, 15 crossbows, and 15 sets of scale mail is a little impractical.
I think Pinky can double the weight of a large person, right?
I think I carry like double.
Isn't he already carrying all the loot we have? I think we had like some
I-
pretty impressive loot collection so far.
I have a lot of stuff on me.
Oh, that's
I-
right. He does.
We could grab like five of each or something. I think we can maybe manage that.
I mean, the
Five
armor
each?
is the super heavy thing. Like
Mhm.
we can,
Yeah,
like,
that scale mill is pretty
Yeah.
heavy.
I'll get rid of my
we
skill.
can
mill.
probably carry like the long swords and the crossbows.
You
Yeah,
know,
we
we
can-
could just
Yeah.
we could put it in chests indoors so it doesn't get damaged by weather, and we could send people here or have people pick it up, maybe from harvesting later on.
We'll just DoorDash it. That's fine.
So you've been so good to me, but I've one last request. Many of the soldiers that fell were my friends. At worst, they were acquaintances. I heard someone say a fire. I think that would be appropriate. But might I request 30 copper pieces to place on their eyes before we set the pyre alight?
Sure.
Yeah, we can do
Not a
that.
problem.
Okay. So he places the coins on his eye. There's enough broken furniture and things like that inside of Southkeep that a pyre is raised. It takes a little bit.
Break out the bagpipes.
Takes a little while for the pyre to light with this rain, but he seems to be an expert at it. The pyre blazes, and he takes a moment and says, "All right. So my general plan is to stick with you into a Harveston, and then I really need to get back to Odin Bear and see what orders. I know Lord Signmonder didn't take the knee, and I know he's somewhere there in Odin Bear. I need to seek him out and find out his orders."
I want to hold on to that for a second.
What's going on?
Can probably tell him about some other. That's
Oh, you want to, Pinky? You wanna bring him up today? You're
Yeah,
the one
it's
that's
not
running.
my story to tell. It would be Pinky who would have.
You're making me nervous.
Lord Samander is no longer alive. He fell in a battle. Unfortunately, this is his hammer. I show the hammer. I'm carrying his will to fight against the usurper. But
Yeah.
there,
It's almost a physical bow to Melior when you mention that to him. He was a good man.
He was.
Is he-
Yeah, we
Turn
we
against
also
the
lost
queen.
some people close to us as well. So yeah,
we are fighting in his name, and everybody got them hurt by Queen. I'm sorry, I cannot say more.
It's okay. I think I'd say this on behalf of all the soldiers who fell here today, and Lord Signmonder himself, a truly great and honorable dwarf. Fuck the Queen.
Yeah.
hell yeah.
Like the Queen.
Well, it's getting later on in the day, and Melior says, "All right, well let's rest up for the night, and maybe 2 days' travel we can make it to the Arcane Tower. Let's rest up, smoke them if you got them, and you all, unless you don't want
Up
to,
the tiny hut.
up tiny hut, sure. With the pyre still burning outside, you rest in, and you can strike out in the morning. So take a long rest, in other words.
Before the long rest, I'll go ahead and create some more good berries So Willow will be up to 29 of them, but he did give one to the gentleman that we're with now.
Don't they expire after 24 hours?
Yes,
After 24.
but I mean, we've only slept for 8 hours, so technically we got 16 more to go, just in case.
Sure.
So, how many longswords and stuff did we want to carry? I'll just put them in the party loot.
It's in the chat there and roll 20.
5.
Oh, how much do you actually
So
take?
We're taking it with us.
Yeah, how
It's
much are we?
15.
Yeah, we could take some. You know, why not?
I'm right now.
5 of each.
I'm right now
Yeah.
at 230.
Like how much?
230
How much
pounds.
is a long? What's the weight on a longsword?
6 pounds, I
Like
think.
6 pounds. I can grab 5 myself.
I can grab.
I don't have that
a
much
bunch.
stuff.
I just can't imagine how I'm gonna carry all of it.
Well, I mean, we'll distribute between the all of us. So I assume 5 and 5.
I can take 10 probably.
If you want
take the
Willow
other
to
5.
take some, he only has 90 pounds on him currently.
Yeah, I don't. I have 50 pounds of weight. I'm golden, guys. It's fine.
Yeah. So I'm just putting down that we took like 5 each.
All right, I'll
How
put in
much
5 in my.
can you carry in? Is it your strength times 10 in pounds?
Well, I think so. Plus, I can carry us one size bigger because I'm
Oh.
Goliath.
Yeah, I imagine you can carry like equal to the group times 2 maybe. But let's say for us mortals.
A longsword weighs 3 pounds, so it's
Yeah.
not that much weight.
Yeah, my main thing
Like
is
it's
like just in
it's
case
fine. We can
need to
get
carry,
all the
like-
swords.
Oh,
Okay.
we'll get all the swords. Okay.
Do you want me to grab
Yeah, they're,
some?
they're 3
cross-
pounds. So if we do 5, let's just do 5 each. Why complicate it? 5 each.
Okay,
With those crossbows, are they light crossbows or heavy?
Light.
Okay, perfect.
All right. So we're carrying 15 long swords and 5 light crossbows. Right.
Yeah, I look like I'm carrying the Iron Throne.
Yeah, I'm mostly like, I feel like we will probably need them just in case if we get to the refugee camp and we need to arm some of these refugees.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Yeah.
Okay. Right, so long rest successful. And you start heading out with your new ally, Malier. Now, I guess my question is if you want to get there as quickly as you possibly can, you can skirt around the Monastery of the Spirited Leaf, or you can visit it on the way. Which of those things would you like to do?
I think I kind of want to visit it on the way just because, like,
Yeah, if we're
My-
passing right by it, we might as well
Yeah.
check it out.
yeah.
We
plus my
heard
concern is,
something went down there or something.
Yeah.
We could ask this guy who's with us. He just passed here a few days ago, or maybe he might know what they were planning with it. Melior.
Sorry, in terms of the Monastery of the Spirited Leaf? What's going on there?
Yeah. Well,
Yeah, like have you seen
I
anything
mean,
when
his,
you?
his forces, I guess they passed via the road. I guess they came from the bridge, Azure Bridge, and then
Yeah,
they passed down.
I would
to the
assume
port.
they would take like the main
Oh, yes.
route.
Yeah.
Well, soldiers like to do the things that soldiers do, and there's no better place to whet the palate, shall we say, than the Monastery of the Spirited Leaf. And so we did stop there
okay.
on the way there. Yes. If I don't know if you
And-
guys competed in the King's Games, but during the Tipsy Tune, the liqueur was provided by the Monastery of the Spirited Leaf. They're monasters, expert monks, and expert brewers. So we
That
did-
kind of monks. Okay.
Well,
Yeah.
it's a way for them to raise money, and they
Yeah.
don't often partake in their own thing. But when we visited them, I mean, people react to different ways under this brutal weather and this brutal reign of the Queen. And they took an understandable thing. They all got drunk off their faces. And they'd actually boarded it up. Apparently they'd been raided a few times. from my understanding, they're just plain old getting drunk. And this reminds me of when I went to the Iron Maiden concert, and the guy said, there's lots of problems. There's climate change. There's a threat of AI. There's all these horrible wars going on. I don't know how to solve them. So what I'm going to do, and suggest you guys do as well, is grab a can of beer and get drunk on the couch. So this is this is his
solid logic.
Yep. And this is the oh my goodness, my camera. This is the suggestion what the monks are doing. I don't know if you want to visit them now, but they're drunk and they've boarded up shop.
Is there anything special with these monks, any other than their ale or booze?
Expert healers, I understand.
That's not enough. That's special.
Yeah. All right.
I mean, they helped us once before. I just like to make sure that
they have.
they don't need us to return the favor or anything.
Yeah, we could pass by and just I mean, it's on the way, right? It's on the route.
Not much of it.
They've been nothing
Yeah,
but kind words, so I would like to see if they're okay.
Yeah, let's go.
Okay. So I'll say it's easiest if you travel along this road as opposed to going across the open plains here. I will say at the moment, a little detail I forgot to mention as well. Scattered around the outskirt of the Olden Swamp, which you guys were navigating to get to the tower as quickly as possible, there's a lot of stakes in the ground, and there's a lot of creatures, some alligators, some humans as well, and all around the outside of the swamp there tends to be this gruesome fights of creatures and humans and dwarves all being skewered by these poles. It seems as if somebody has claimed the swamps as his or her own, but it's a little off-putting. So just to keep that in mind. And as you follow on the path to the Monastery of the Spirited Leaf, I see Renell on the left of my screen. So Renell, can you roll me a D20, please?
Clearly an amazing roll.
Well, clearly an amazing roll, because nothing much happens along the road to the Monastery of the Spirit. It's a random encounter, and on a 15 or more, something happens. So, some of the things are good, some of the things are bad, but one means nothing happens.
Asking for a friend, but do we get our daily inspirations from Renell?
do.
Okay, cool.
Yep.
Thank
So, Pinky, like maybe my normal favorites. So, Pinky, Huel, and Uncle will get inspiration. Let me know
Thank you.
if any of you already have it. And I will give it to someone else instead.
Useful feature.
Let's have one.
Okay. You head to the Monastery of the Spirited Leaf, which is hard up against the swamp. You could
Pinky has one already right now. Sorry.
Okay. Then pass it to Scam. Scam, you get heroic inspiration.
Thank you very much.
You approach the Monastery of the Spirited Leaf. You remember before they helped you with your blindness. Somebody went blind. I can't remember who it was. By finding the leaves there, and they were quite welcoming and accommodating. But I don't know if this increases your trust in Melia or not. But what he said is true. The monastery is boarded up. Boarded up. Like all the windows are shut fast. Yeah, it's boarded up. I'm going to say borderman like in a defensive sense, not like in an abandoned sense.
Yeah, have there any signs of like any battles or struggles or anything?
You notice that the front door of the monastery is has been broken and hastily repaired.
Okay. Game would like to have a chat. Just have a poke, poke his head in, have a look or a chat. If you guys would be up for that.
I mean,
I go with you. I go with you.
You know, maybe just knock on the door, I guess.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, no, sorry. I mean, basically that, but just okay. All right. Well, we'll head over and knock on the door.
You need to go somewhere else. We're well-trained monks. We're proficient in the martial arts. I suggest you go raid somewhere else. We just can't do this right now. Just go. We have no spirited leaf left. Just leave, please.
Look, we don't mean any harm. You actually have helped us before. We're actually checking to
Just wanted
see if
to
you
make
guys
sure
are
you
all right.
guys were okay.
Yeah.
Wait, is that you, Yol?
Yeah, you remember me?
Yeah. And there was Pinky, Vidania, Renelle, Astra, and I'm sorry.
I mean,
Yeah,
yeah, most of us are
we've
here,
lost
but
a couple,
yeah.
Yeah, we've lost a couple of people, but the rest of us are here.
Come on in then. Come on in. And he welcomes. He says, "Come inside. Quickly, come inside." And he welcomes you inside, and all the monks are drunk.
Oh, hello, brothers. It is I, Vixen, from the Temple of the Four Winds.
Seem to be traveling with friends of mine, so welcome, fellow monk.
Oh, not just friends, they're my niece and nephews.
Okay, your family then. I don't understand. But please, come in, Pinky, Renal, coming out of the rain.
Hello, everybody.
So, you guys have been partying, it looks
You
like.
guys are okay.
I'm
Do you
not
have any
sure.
left?
So many questions. Just slow down. I've got a headache. Look, and everybody comes inside, and he hastily closes the door and bangs it up. Firstly, forgive me for the caution, but we've been raided many times. Our spirited leaf is quite popular. It's sustaining as well. Look, we are simple monks. We are simple brewers, and we hear what's happening on the outside world, and quite frankly, it's a bit too much. So we've decided to hunker down, close up shop, and what else is there to do other than get drunk?
Have you heard about the refugees in Harveston?
Oh, I can't make an insight check there. What was that, Skame, I think?
Yeah, Skame. All right, Skame is not very good at this, but we'll see. I am going to add a D10 from that fighter ability
Sure.
to see if I can. Okay, a 9. Do I pass? I don't.
I'll put it this way. Thank you, Skame, for rolling that dice. I appreciate it.
Yes. Yeah. Okay.
Refugees, Harveston.
Oh wait, hang on. I have heroic inspiration. I'm going to use it.
I don't know what that is.
Reroll.
But you do what you need to do.
Oh, there we go. That's a 1. This gets even better now. Okay. Oh.
All right.
Wow. I'm never giving you heroic inspiration ever again.
Yeah, that'll teach you.
Yeah, Will is next on the list.
No refugees. I'm not surprising. I mean, we have many people try to rob us. So we had a couple of people claiming they wanted refuge, and we had to turn them away because we just don't know. But we have history with you. Tortido, do you guys remember Tortido, the head of the monastery?
Mm-hmm.
The master.
The master says, hello. I would say, well, it wouldn't be quite right to say it is a pleasure to see you, but it'd be much more apt to say you're a sight for sore eyes. And you see Tortordo's eyes are crusted over, and dry smears of blood have left him. He's got some problems with his eyes. Yes, so, forgive my gallows humor, but you are a sight for sore eyes.
What happened to you?
What happened to you?
Oh, it's what happened to you as well? Who was it that went blind?
It was me.
Yeah, it was Yol.
It was Yol and then also Vidania.
Yeah.
Okay, well, Vidania. Well, yes, I got. I think the common thing is call it eye rot. I'm not sure how I got it, but it's impossible to get into the swamp. There's the creatures there have gone mad. There's some creature with 5 arms. I'm not entirely sure, but he's claimed ownership of the swamp. So to get the leaf that cures my blindness is just a step too far. But I don't mean to trouble you with my troubles. I will go blind soon, and I'm okay with that. Anyway, and he gestures to another monk, and they'll bring you a nice glass of the spirited liqueur, spirited leaf liqueur.
Thank you.
How much time would you say before you go blind?
Roll a d20 for a medicine check on himself. I give it 3 days. 3 more days in my mind. I'll be blind, and no amount of leaf will help me.
And this isn't something that can be magically cured, is that correct?
Yeah, I remember we actually had to go into the swamp to actually.
Yeah, we found gold leaves there. Yeah.
Right, but that's the only thing, like magic cannot cure it. Is that
Yeah.
correct?
I'm guessing that's the case.
If you have a magical cure, I wouldn't say no, but I don't mean to trouble you.
I mean, I have some stuff, but I don't know if it'll cure what. I mean, I don't know if it'll cure that. Like, is this what I know? Is this considered like a poison? Is it a curse?
You could do a medicine check on him to see if you can work out exactly what's going on.
Sure, I'll use a luck point.
Sure.
Are you aware of the refugee situation in Harveston? What's going on there?
As I said, we had some refugees knocking on the door, but we couldn't determine whether they're refugees seeking shelter or people meaning to rob us, because both of them say the same things. Look, we're desperate. Let us in. Let us in. We had no way of determining who it was. Y'all, you don't get a beat on it.
If we were to vouch for them, would you agree to take them in and or at least assist them? Because they would require medical attention.
Look, I want to do the right thing. but I also have a responsibility for the people here in my monastery. Like, we have limited resources here. Our food stocks are already running low. I don't know. What are you seeing? I guess we don't know. Is
if
it
we
15?
were to take
Is it
care of-
20? Is it 50? Is it 100?
Well, we don't know either.
that's- We're not sure yet. But
We're-
were
we
we
don't-
to take care of the monster in this swamp, would that make things easier to get food and medicine?
The swamp. I mean, a lot of people think of it as a stinking bog, and it is that to some degree, but there's also a lot of life there as well. So that would help.
And we're not asking you to take this entire settlement, and we're just asking maybe that if somebody comes along who might desperately need help, that maybe you help
Sure.
when you can. But yeah, I mean, you helped us out. I can't rightfully walk away without trying to look into this.
Yep, same. Like, you helped us out in our time of need, and never let it be said that we're not willing to help our friends.
Well, that is good news. Might I be
Also,
so
can you guys use a
bold
bunch of long swords by any chance?
We're quite proficient with punching, if you can believe that. But we wouldn't say no to long swords, no.
I believe it. I've seen it.
Or would you like some crossbows for long range?
Sure.
Yeah, there you go.
He will hand over 5 of the crossbows that he took.
Tortito immediately drops them. I'm sorry, my eyes aren't what they should be. But
We could leave them on the floor here. You could maybe don't let them around them when they're this drunk, but you know.
Shall we? All right. Okay.
Well, one quick thing Tortito says, like, you're right. We've hunkered down here and got drunk. That's not the best use of our time. You could send refugees here, but might I be so bold as perhaps you need to look at liberating and harvesting? There are plenty of houses here. There's plenty of room there. Wanted to establish a safe place for the refugees there as opposed to cramming them all into our monastery.
We do have a plan to head there, but we have some matters that are a bit more pressing.
Yeah, but the thing is, the idea actually more maybe there's that your monks with your healing abilities could visit Harveston and maybe help them there once it's liberated.
We have no great healing ability beyond a simple first aid.
No. I thought you were okay. I thought someone had said that they were big. They were famous for healing.
Alchemy type things. You're right. We know more than most. But we are not divinely inspired, shall we say? More practical healing.
Well, all right. What sounds to me like that the group is already very motivated to assist you. It looks to Scanlers look to Rhinell and the group who have been here before.
Yep, I will not.
Yeah.
Elier.
So what can you tell us about this creature in the swamp?
Yeah, or the swamps in general. I mean, we've been there briefly before, but not very deep in.
Well, the creature is quite large. It's green. It's got 5 arms. The 3 of the arms look... it's not to say it, but look like new additions. And it rules the swamp. But you find the normal things there. Alligators, frogs, mosquitoes. All that type of stuff.
But it's a creature? I mean, is it a known creature like a chimera or a basilisk? Or is it...
It's humanoid.
Does it have something... It's humanoid. It's just sort of... Okay. Does it have any sort of special... Has it poisoned someone or turned them to stone or done other sort of... Have you witnessed its...
One of our monks, desperate to get some food, ventured into the swamp and it saw the creature. And the creature almost killed him and he crawled his way back there. And in his last dying breath, he just mentioned the arms and And he thought he
Okay,
killed it,
all
but
right.
he didn't.
Is this a creature that showed up recently, or is this like a creature that's been like a myth?
I'm not sure recently or recently emboldened by this blasted weather.
All right. Well, let's go creature hunting.
Yeah.
Melier says, "Look, this is going to take a few days at least. The swamp is not a hospitable place as best we can. And you guys mentioned great urgency to get to the arcane tower. You said you're on some type of very, very important mission. And no offense, Torpedo, but what is one man's eyes compared to the fate of the kingdom? And we did agree
now
that...
listen.
No, well, let me finish. We did agree to go to the arcane tower and rescue, liberate, help the people of Harveston. There are many souls there. Many souls need help compared to, once again, no offense, Mr. Torpedo, but one man's eyes. Now, I know you're thinking with your hearts at the moment, but think with your heads.
Oh, Master Tortito, forgive nephew prisoner. He's a blunt, blubbering fool.
Malier is my name. I'm a prisoner no more.
Let's slow down here a bit. You're not wrong when you say that, you know, it's not optimal to, you know, go for the city versus one man, but without this one man, some of us probably wouldn't be here. And yeah, I if I don't do what I feel I need to do, then I'm not the person who should be saving the city.
How does Tortito feel? What is his opinion? I explained to him, or Skame explains, that the people of Harveston are probably being harassed or attacked at the moment by the Queen's forces.
Oh, listen, it's not in my heart to give up on a monk in need. My temple would shun me. Go if you want, nephew Skame, but I will stay and help.
Okay. So we can wait here we can do this for a couple of days.
Well, no, I mean,
I get it because you weren't there when this guy helped us, but yeah, I feel like I owe it to him.
How long did it take us to find the plant?
A day, I think, or two.
Took like 6 or 7 hours, if I remember right. It was just like a day journey.
Yeah. So we don't have.
But that was before the storm, though.
Yeah, but we still know where the plant grows, correct? Because we were there. So
We found it, yeah.
Yeah, so we were able to find it, and we know sort of like in the general vicinity where it might be. So let's do this. We don't have to destroy the creature in the swamp yet, because that will take us hunting it. Why don't we just get the herb so that we can cure our friend here that I do agree we owe a lot to. That's the very least we can do. And then we can delay clearing out the swamp.
I'm fine with that.
Let's just get the herb and get back out.
Yeah, my concern isn't the killing the monster right now. I just would like to get the plant.
Yes, I just want to help the monk brothers.
I think that's a good compromise there. What do you say about that, Miliar? It would just take one day.
Yeah,
and you don't have to. We're not asking you to accompany us in the swamp. You're 100% fine if you'd like to remain here.
I don't trust him alone with my monk brethren.
I also don't want to get this guy killed in the swamp.
Damn great ale.
My concern, says Milier, is for the kingdom and the people of the kingdom. Someone asked Tortito what his advice would be, where his heart lies. So perhaps we should start talking over him and allow him to speak his mind. Tortito says, "Oh, thank you, Melier. The monks of the Spirited Monastery have served people for as long as I've been around. You saw an example of that when you came in need of help, and we did not ask for a coin or anything. We're more than happy to help. Times have changed, though, and Melier makes a very, very good point. What price is one man's eyes compares to the fate of the kingdom? Maybe this is the spirits that I've drunk far too much of, and I'm slightly ashamed that you see me this drunk. I really would like to see again."
Yeah.
Yeah. So let's try at the bare minimum to find a plant. And if we don't, we go to the tower and then
So be it.
try to get back.
All right. Shall we take one of the monks with us? I mean, they're experts at harvesting this plant, right? So that would maybe.
It's you pick it.
They're
Well,
shit-faced.
yeah, okay. Okay, they're all shit.
Not good for much of anything. Melior says, one final thing. Once again, appreciating you saving me. But Vixen, you don't trust me? You said you wouldn't trust me alone with your friends? Why would you say such a thing?
I just don't trust you yet, nephew prisoner. You were in a cage and kept alive. Who knows? We haven't ran into any prisoners through our journeys but you. It seems odd to this old soul.
I think your old soul is a bit too cynical and twisted. I will join you in the hunt for this leaf. Now the sun is getting low in
I
the
guess
sky.
just in the interest of trying it before we head out, I'm just gonna try to use the scroll of lesser restoration on him.
Sure.
It says it cures blindness, so I don't know if that's a factor.
Also, considering you have a medical condition, have you tried not drinking alcohol?
I do have a medical condition, and that's why I drink. You got it backwards.
Okay. Okay.
Lesser
Yeah, that's the
restoration
inborn disease.
doesn't work.
Worth a shot.
The sun is getting low in the sky. If you wish to attempt the swamps by night, you can. It would save time, though it's inherently obvious that it could be potentially more dangerous if you go at night. So you have a choice. You can head out soon, risk the swamp at night, or head out first light.
I mean, we are fully rested. I vote risk.
Yeah,
Yeah, I kind of want to risk it for the biscuit.
Yeah, you know what? Let's try to get this. Let's try to find this thing. Yeah, let's do it.
Okay. So you, together with Melior, head out into the Alden Swamp.
I want to say
once. Go ahead. Sorry.
while we were talking about this, Pinky was just going at it with the rest of the monks. So if you want, I can take.
Oh, sure. I see what you mean. Yeah, make a Constitution save, Pinky.
Oh, Pinky just chugging.
Yep.
Yeah.
Pinky was just like,
You have the poison condition, Pinky.
Okay.
But I like the roleplay. Very good. Now, as you leave the confines, relative safety of the spirited leaf, they obviously board up the things behind you. Because they're right. Well, what they said, they didn't know if they were refugees or brigands. They had no idea. But as you press into the swamp,
really quick, before we actually enter the swamp, I would like to If I can, I would like to ritually cast Speak with Animals.
Sure.
And I will also give us Pass Without a Trace.
Okay. Okay. I think we're up to Willow. Willow, roll me a d20, please. Okay. Now, and if you're sneaking through the swamp, can you all make me stealth checks, please?
And plus 10 on that, right?
Yeah, plus 10.
Yep.
Pass Without a Trace is such a good spell. Look at Renell.
Yeah, it's sick.
Roll. 8. Turns into an 18.
Yeah.
That's Pinky.
It's
just
honestly
disproves
one
my
of the
point.
most pleasant spells.
So worth the feature.
Pinky just disproves. Okay, so we've got a 32, 28, 30, 28, 30, and a 14. Okay. As I was saying, as you leave the Monastery of the Spirited Leaf, it's very different than the first time you left here, the swamp with all these skewered humans, alligators, frogs, all type of thing. Without actually saying it, it's screaming, get out, get out, get out. But you go in regardless. Now you head to the... Well, first of all, the swamp itself is remarkably different. It is much more flooded than it was before, no doubt due to this rain. I will say, mechanically, as per the book, you guys should be making Constitution saving throws to determine whether you're exhausted from this rain or not. It is that depressing. Other times I've run this thing, I think it just gets a bit cumbersome, because if you rolled it, you're just going to rest the next day and get it back. So I'm going to say, thematically, it's getting under your armor, it's almost stings a little bit, but we're not going to make those con saves. I just find it a bit cumbersome. But I still want to emphasize how oppressive, how depressing this rain is. I mean, if it was merely torrential rain, that'd be one thing, but there is something different about this rain. Okay, so with that being said, the Olden Swamp is swamped more than usual. You go to the patch where you found the leaf, the patch of the Olden Swamp where you found the leaf. It is not there. It is several feet underwater. So, can you all make me survival checks, but at disadvantage?
Who's got the best? I'll inspire whoever has the best survival out of all of us.
Willow has 6.
Take a bardic.
I'm going to burn a lucky, Malcolm, to give myself a straight roll on this.
I'll add a d10 to my roll. It's a 13.
Not great, guys. 3, 14. Yeah.
Ugh.
Damn.
So, yeah, 14 for Willow.
I'm going to say, since you're searching through the night, can you all make me con saves, please? Because you are pressed for time, so I'm going to assume you're going to look throughout the night.
Burn a lucky for advantage.
Yeah, I'm going to do the same.
Renell, point of exhaustion. Vixen, point of exhaustion.
I will use Heroic Inspiration to reroll that.
Sure. Pinky, you're fine. Renell, you're inspiredly exhausted. It's not going to do
I am
it.
expiredly exhausted. I am so glad we're using the new rules for
And
exhaustion.
yeah, I was like, new exhaustion is just a straight -2 to all rolls and -5 to speed. It's no longer disadvantage.
What happens at
Yep.
level 2 exhaustion?
It's
And then it
-4.
becomes -4 and -10.
It just goes up and
So
up
it's
and up
just
at each level.
compounding.
Yeah. Then -3 is -6 and -15. Level 4 is -8 and 25 is -10 and -25 speed, and 6 is die like normal.
Like normal. All right. So, no spirited leaf. No, I forget what it's called. The leaf that cures the blindness.
Eyebright. Eyebright.
Eyebright. I'm gonna write that down. That's how you remember things.
I remembered it from Increasing Get It. Eyebright.
Dawn breaks. Malio says, well, this is the path we've chosen. I don't think there's anything more than to continue. Do we need... I understand you wish to help your friend, and I respect that decision. But at what point do we say we give up? And I guess that point we say we give up is 3 days. That's all we have. Are we going to search for the full 3 days? Or do we cut our losses at 2 days?
With Willow hearing this, and since he's never met the monastery before, he does kind of agree that helping more of the masses than one person is a little bit more responsible, so he would side with the 2 days.
Same for this
I would
game.
personally vote for one more search, but I'll go with whatever the group decides.
I would like to go.
I vote for one more search. Yeah.
Yeah,
I would
let's,
like to go one.
let's try one more.
Which I guess one more search would be 2 days, technically, because we've only done it throughout the night, so it hasn't even really been a day.
Yep.
If I use my Drake as well as Chipper to help with the search, can I help get advantage if I'm using like a couple of his summons to look for this plant?
Okay, so... sorry, I'm just... yes, you can. So why don't you guys make me another survival check? I will say this will be straight, except for the people who are exhausted. It was a disadvantage before. 'cause
Hold
we're
on,
searching through the night.
I'm doling out multiple inspirations. Give me a second.
Yeah.
I'll-
It's not disadvantage for us. It's just -2 to our roll
Oh, yeah, I'm
since
sorry.
we're exhausted.
am I still poisoned? How long does the poison last?
Make another Constitution saving throw.
Okay. I use advantage, right?
It is some strong liquor from the Spirited Leaf.
I think so, yes. I just wasn't sure how long it lasts.
I'm gonna inspire
18?
Vixen.
Yeah,
Hold on.
I'm already like.
I'll inspire Vixen, myself, Willow, and
Are these D8s?
Skame. Yeah, D8s.
And I will burn my heroic inspiration for advantage on this, even though I do have a -2 to the roll, but I'll do that for
Yeah.
advantage.
I'm gonna use
a
another.
reroll.
I'm gonna use a luck point
Reroll.
as well.
Oh, it's technically a reroll? Okay, it's a reroll. Okay.
Pinky, you're no longer poisoned. You get over your hangover.
Thank you.
Alright, I added
Alright,
D8 to my roll, so I have a Skame
21.
has a 18 on his survival.
I'm not gonna burn my heroic inspiration. I'll keep the 15.
Oh wait, I'm sorry. That was
and then
that was
I'll do
stealth.
the
So
D8.
18. I'm sorry for mine.
Okay, all heroic inspiration to reroll the D8. So I'm at 15 to a 17.
Thoroughly
Right, so
confused. So
that-
I'm just going to ask
well-
you left to right. Renal, what's your survival?
12.
Willow,
Dirty 20 with advantage.
Vixen,
17.
Yol,
18.
Pinky,
6.
6. Maybe you're still hungover. And finally, Skame.
18.
Though, since I have the inspiration, can I go ahead and roll that to get even higher than 20?
Yeah.
You have to take the
actually-
new roll though.
Let
Yeah,
me-
you have
Oh,
to take the
I do. Okay, never
Yeah.
mind.
So if you get
thought it was
like
just
two
a plus
natural
8.
ones, yeah.
Yeah, no worries. I'll just stick to the dirty 20 then.
Yeah, it's just a reroll, but you have
Wait,
to use
didn't-
the die.
Didn't Willow have a D8 as well from the inspiration?
Yes.
So
Yeah, so
that would
throw
make
that on
your
there.
yeah, make your
Yeah,
a
that-
28
yeah.
since you just rolled your
Yeah.
8. So that's a 28. Yeah, so Willow's is a 28.
So, much more successful. You do spot some eye bright. But, oops, wasn't the right button. You find...
I have a feeling we're going to be fighting the big monster anyway.
Yeah, when are we going to be fighting to get it? that's the question.
Well, you spot it. It's around this log. The log, you spot it from a while away. You're going to be really good at passive perception. Willow's pretty good. Willow's pretty good. And Skame. Makes sense, I think, for Skame and Willow. So sludging through the swamp, you do spot this hollowed out log. And it's got something resembling a door, something resembling windows. It's obviously somebody's home. And it's got the eye bright. If you see the little things on the artwork, there's little bits of moss on the top of it. That's the eye bright. You don't know if anybody's home, but you do spot some eye bright. There might be more eye bright around in the swamp. This is too risky. So
We just take it and go.
So this is
It's
just a
sneak,
small,
right? With
a small
without
log.
trace.
Oh, no,
yeah.
Well, it's not up right now.
It's
Oh,
a big log,
log.
like maybe 20 foot long. Like it's not
Okay.
just like a piece of firewood. It's like a decent sized tree trunk that's been hollowed out.
Question: how much eye bright is normally used for this medicine?
It's like a handful for Hill
Yeah,
and
it
Badani.
was
It's like
a
a
lot.
handful each.
Yeah, I remember it wasn't.
So what I could try doing is I can send Chipper to fly over there safely from a distance and try taking a couple lumps back and forth.
Yeah, you see what's in the log?
That's a good idea, Nephew Tree. I also could sprout my wings and dash there and back, even though I'm a little tired right now.
So we send in the dirt.
Because Willow doesn't know where this 5-armed creature is at, and obviously this could be its home.
Well, yeah. Well, that's why I'm asking. Like, can he see? Can he peek in a window and can I relay it back to you? Or
Yeah, I mean, I can see through his eyes as long as I'm with it. I think within like 90 feet or 100 feet from it.
yeah, I mean, I just like to potentially know what we might be messing with here.
All right. So yeah, I'll have Willow kind of like just like sit down and kind of like hunker behind like a tree or something, and I'll have him commune mentally with Chipper, and I'll have Chipper fly to the window first to observe inside of it.
Okay. And yeah, you can. Yeah, you can see through its eyes. We'll say Willow. I'm gonna need it to make a stealth check.
Ugh.
Okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm going to drag. No, that's not what I'll do. I'll put on your familiar, which is Chipper. Okay. Now, Chris.
Well, so since we still have Pass Without a Trace, does it get a plus 10? So that'd be a 17?
I haven't because we already did our second search. I didn't,
gotcha. Okay, never
yeah,
mind.
I haven't
Pass only
recast
lasts
it.
an hour.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay, never mind.
You're on a different map now, Chris.
Yes.
Okay, as well, I'll give you this one. Well, actually, make a perception check. That'll determine how much I any extra information I can give you.
Did you want me to do it with Chipper or with Willow? I mean, obviously Willow's seen through his eyes, so Chipper, I guess.
Yeah. I can imagine if you looked like through Tortito's eyes, you're using his eyes. They crusted over, right? Okay, so you do indeed see this hollowed out log. You see the bones here? Like you're seeing all this, right, Chris?
Yes.
Yeah, they're humanoid bones. Could be dwarves, could be elves, could be humans, could be halflings, but they're definitely humanoid. See this disgusting amount of rotten meat over there. And as you're looking around, this creature comes out of the swamp. And you know what tastes really good? Woodpeckers.
I would feel guilty for suggesting this plan if he couldn't just be like resummoned.
Yeah, he can.
So Chipper's armor class is 11.
Yes.
Why don't you roll this, Chris? He's got a +8 to hit. So roll a 1 or a 2. 3 won't do it, just a plain old D20. Ah!
Oh, wow.
Oh shit! Okay,
Survival instinct is strong in
let's
this one.
go. Yeah.
That's fantastic. This is why we roll dice in this game, because cool things happen. You get a view of this creature. Boomp. And I'll just show that to everyone. That's what it looks like. Like, rise from the throne, try and grab this tasty snack. And Chipper, I assume, flies away?
Yes, it's going to fly away. Since I'm communicating with it telepathically, I'm going to have him do kind of like a wide arch, so he's not flying directly back to us, but kind of like leading it away if it's going to follow.
You do now.
Were you able to hear me?
All I heard was the wide arc, and then nothing after that.
Sorry. I was still talking. Okay, I'm sorry. My connection's kind of faulty. Anyways, so I was going to have Chipper fly in a wide arc to kind of see if it's going to follow, but he will eventually fly back to the group. I just don't want him to fly directly back to us and guide that creature to us right away.
It's a
Did
token
Chipper
swipe at Chipper as he flies away, but Chipper's far too quick, and the creature appears to have lost interest in Chipper.
Okay.
Did Chipper grab Eyebright before, or no?
No, because we were because the idea was to check inside first.
Well, now we know what's there at least.
I can sprout my wings, grab it, and run away from that monstrosity.
Yeah, like let's not trouble ourselves with this guy. Let's just grab the stuff and bail.
Let's try to do that, but let's prepare to trouble this guy and potentially get ready to have to fight it or something.
One with the wing plan from me?
Yeah, Skame could fly in, and from 30 feet, he could, bring that stuff to him from 30 feet distance.
I can also
Fly out
try, if he, sees us, I could try to, hypnotic pattern him or something.
Well, I mean, Skame, isn't your flight just 1 turn minus 10 minutes?
Well, yeah, I mean, how close are we going to be getting to him? I could do it. I could extend it a couple of rounds. But